Courts, such as the U.S. Supreme Court, make important decisions about rights by voting, and often the decision is determined by a bare majority. Let us assume an homology on the Fed and the federal courts. The 12 members of the Open Market Committee vote as the 9 SCOTUS justices and the various circuit, 3-judge, and en banc panels. What I argue is that the term vote is an abuse of language which could lead to the country spiraling out of control. The circumstances which motivate it are the administrative state understood as a power grab by the federal government against market and voter. What is voting? The despotic power which only illness revolts against, the pure concept, beautiful and romantic, of the vote. The vote in its purest form is autonomous choice modified by illness or of the unconscious. The real vote is qualified by circumstance and law. The circumstances of voting are illustrated by the citizens, which at Athens were free and which in early America were largely dependent or free but poor workers, subject to intimidation. The secret ballot in the 20s introduced a new situation. The purely legal qualification on despotic power is prohibition on taking money for the vote. Judges don't vote, judges reason. A despotic choice is not permitted. A judge must give an account of the reasons for a decision. A reasoned decision informed by a knowledge of law and fact is not a vote if the primary definition of vote is a despotic choice. The discussion of the judges is kept in the country and spans generations and centuries and includes the opinions and dicta of the judges who were outvoted, as in a SCOTUS case. Precedent is the struggle for summa ratio, or the acquisition of reason simpliciter. If what the judge's breakfast or his partners on the 3-judge panel, C.F. Sunstein, determines his decision, reason doesn't exist. Either vote and reason or insanity. If the distinction between voting and judging reasoning doesn't exist, then giving the power of courts and economists to despotic choice in the market comes. This scheme is either something that arises spontaneously from nature, conceived of as what comes forth on its own, or it is a legal choice to make the vote and the market, as established by law, take precedence. The modern situation consists of regarding all decisions as primarily human rather than natural, so that the institutional environment becomes the replacement phusis, and the Athenian idea of phusis, which arose once and only once, recedes from view. The question if thought-out economic theories informing the Fed are to be differentiated from despotic natural impulses. Trebon called votes isn't intelligible. The term vote is used in numerous ways. It's used of individuals under no obligation to care and of public servants obliged to reason carefully who disagree with their colleagues under factional pressure.